Advocate Peter Serunye has just appeared before the Madlanga Commission as a witness. Before giving evidence, he was sworn in and promised to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. His testimony is expected to help the Commission investigate allegations and establish what really happened in the matters it is examining. At this stage, this simply marks the beginning of his evidence. Serunye introduced himself and explained his professional background. He said he is currently a Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions and became an admitted advocate in 2002. He earned his law degrees from Vista University and has worked in South Africa's justice system since 1995. He told the Commission that he has handled cases at every level of the court system, from the district and regional courts to the High Court, the Supreme Court of Appeal, and the Constitutional Court. He also said he has been reassigned to IDAC. This introduction was intended to establish his qualifications and experience before giving his testimony. Serunye further told the Commission that he has served as a Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, DDPP, at IDAC since October 2021. He said he took his oath of office before acting President LaRue. He explained that IDAC is divided into 4 main groups, each focusing on different categories of major cases. He heads the high-level corruption group. The other groups deal with security-related matters, state-owned enterprises, SOEs, and Transnet-related cases. He also noted that the head of the Transnet group has since passed away, while the head of the security group retired in April 2026. Serunye also addressed Advocate Andrea Johnson's role in team appointments. He said Johnson did not choose or force specific people onto his investigation team. According to him, when she suggested strengthening the team, she only recommended adding certain types of professionals, such as another prosecutor or a data analyst. She never named specific individuals or instructed him on who to appoint. He added that he has never experienced Johnson pre-selecting team members for him. What do you think about Peter Serunye's testimony so far? Do you believe it strengthens Andrea Johnson's position, or do you think more evidence is still needed? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the latest updates from this channel. Let's hear directly from him. Serunye, roll the clip.
Good morning, Ms. Boy.
Morning, Chair.
And I assume it's Advocate Serunye. Good morning to you too.
Advocate Peter Serunye, and Chair, he has indicated that he will be taking the oath. He's ready to be sworn in.
Thank you. Please place your full names on record.
My name is Peter Serunye.
Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you.
Advocate Serunye, Commissioners,
David, which reads, I, the undersigned Peter Serunye, do hereby make an oath and state that.
But please don't read your personal number.
Thanks very much, Commissioner. That I'm an adult male Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, employed by the National Prosecuting Authority of South Africa. I'm presently reassigned to the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption, commonly known as IDAC. The facts set out in this affidavit are, unless the context indicate otherwise, within my personal knowledge and are, to the best of my belief, both true and correct. Where I refer to documents, I do so in summary. The documents themselves reflect their full contents and are annexed where indicated. I have been subpoenaed by the Commission to give evidence regarding my involvement in and knowledge of IDAC's criminal investigation into the allegations against Lieutenant General Samuel Dumisani Khumalo and 6 other crime intelligence officials regarding the appointment of Brigadier Mokwele, commonly referred to as the Mokwele matter in brackets, State versus Khumalo and others, and the matter of Major General Lushaba.
Advocate, don't you want to just highlight what you consider to be salient features or points on your employment history rather than reading the whole thing?
Yes, I'll do so.
Please,
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Commissioners, in brief, and I refer from the paragraph under the heading Employment History and Experience. I take it that the affidavit has been read. In brief, I joined the Department of Justice in 1995 as a contract prosecutor, and I worked for a year until my position became permanent on the 1st of September in 1996. And I grew in the ranks of prosecution, working in all the courts, district, regional, and the High Court.
And I see that you even appeared before the Supreme Court of Appeal and Constitutional Court.
Indeed, Chair, I had an opportunity to appear twice, at least in the Supreme Court of Appeal, and the two cases went up to the Constitutional Court.
And you are an admitted advocate.
Sorry.
And you are an admitted advocate.
I am an admitted advocate. I was admitted in 2002 in Mabatu High Court.
Yes.
I went through some of the causes that I've reflected in paragraph 6 of the affidavit, and I possess, as indicated in paragraph 7, a B.Juris degree and an LLB degree, both from the University of Vista University in 1994 and 2001. You
are like some of the older ones like me, old school. You have a postgraduate LLB.
Indeed, Chair.
Yeah.
I've also attended several courses as part of my training as a prosecutor, which I list in paragraph 9. In paragraph with the heading, the investigating ID Advocate Andrea Johnson, the then investigating director of the investigating directorate, to exercise powers as set out in section 24(2) of the National Prosecuting Authority Act 32 of 1998, and to appear on behalf of the state in criminal proceedings, appeals and matters arising from criminal proceedings instituted by the investigating directorate in all jurisdictional areas and courts within the Republic of South Africa, in respect of any offence envisaged in section 7, subsection 1, read with proclamation 20 of 2019, and section 28, 1, paragraph C of the National Prosecuting Authority Act 32 of 1998, and I attached as Annexure PS1 the authorization. On the very same day, 13 October 2021, together with the rest of the other deputies in the office, I undertook an oath of office before then Judge Ledwaba, Acting President Ledwaba, Deputy Judge President of the Gauteng Division of High Court, Pretoria.
I'm glad you corrected it yourself.
Thank you,
because that was my note here.
Thanks very much. Yes. And the oath was to uphold and protect the Constitution and the fundamental rights entrenched therein and enforce the law of the Republic of South Africa without fear, favor, or prejudice, in accordance with the Constitution and law, as the circumstances of any particular case may require. I've attached to my affidavit the copy of the oath as PS2, Annexure PS2. Paragraph 15, within IDAC, my functions are principally the prosecution and the management and oversight of a group that deals with high-level corruption cases in the public and private sector. The group comprises of senior and junior state advocates, that is prosecutors, and then lead investigators, criminal investigators, financial investigators, as well as chief financial investigators, a data analyst, and a project manager. At the relevant time, IDAC operated through 4 groups, each headed by a deputy director of public prosecutions, and and a project, who would then also be a project owner to cases under such groups. I headed the group dealing with high-level corruption in the public and private sector, as aforesaid. My colleague, who's now on pension, Advocate Low, oversaw cases in the security cluster, largely emanating from the intelligence services and the police. Advocate Anne-Marie Friedman oversaw ESCOM-related matters, and the late Advocate Dobada oversaw the Transnet-related matters. Following Advocate Dobada's passing, his group was taken over by Advocate Vedboy, who was a Deputy Director of Public Prosecution on contract. Each group carried both historical matters and matters generated from the recommendations of the commissions of inquiry. That is the State Capture Commission, commonly known as Zondo Commission, the Mbati Commission, and the Nugent Commission.
Advocate Serunye, in paragraph 16, where you mentioned that Advocate Low has since retired, who has taken over that group?
It is now Advocate, her name is also Low. To remember, I can't remember her name now. Her Advocate, surname is also Low.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, Talita Low, I think. Yes.
Morning. When did Advocate Low retire?
At the end of April this year,
Okay,
2026.
Thank you.
Paragraph 17. At the time of the Mukweli and Lushaba matters, a significant part of our work was to identify potential cases from the recommendations and evidence of commissions of inquiry that I've earlier listed, the Zondo, Mbati, and Nugent Commission. In my group, once a possible matter was identified,
Approved by the ID, you say she could make recommendations or suggestions that include others. In your experience, has she gone so far as to specify who by name? Not just include another 2 investigators or a prosecutor. Have you had that kind of experience?
I've never had such an experience, commissioners, but she would suggest, maybe looking at the balance of the team, that you still need another prosecutor, either a junior or a senior, without specifying a name, without recommending include so-and-so. She would just advise, beef up your team, you still need another data analyst or this or that, but without specifying a name.
Okay. And again, your experience, have you had experience where the ID picks the team for you? Have you had that kind of experience where she specifies these people that she has already spoken to, and you're married to them, so to speak?
I've never had such an experience, commissioners. It has never happened.
Thank you.
Yes.